got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's good from beyond the arc.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Puts it up. That's all.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Oh, swiped away. And here they come. Yes, using that window.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. "44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Money from 3.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on it.
First team foul.
That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game. And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Oh, missed on the tray. And so they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
They set the pick. Jackson. Connect!
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
The visiting club takes the win. On the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kawhi, as this team continues to prepare for playoff basketball, what are the habits you're trying to establish?
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian.
Let's meet your home team.
Well, we should be. In for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach. Both of these teams excel at creating fast breakup opportunities.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
Here are the starters for Fresno. Honey out there with the Wizard. Then it's Jones. And it's Wheeler in at the 1. The Wizard, good.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
They set the screen. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Fresno. Pass to Jones. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Jones. And here is Davis. Spins. Clock at 6. Austin in the corner. Offline with his 3. For Fresno, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Holloway. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Davis. Tries it from 9. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. For Fresno, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jones, the pass to Money. Kicks it out to Jones. Good on the triple.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's the Wizard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Well, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Now here is Davis. Mutombo sets a screen. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. And it's off from three-point range. Fresno's leading by 3. Wheeler started by Davis. Outside, Jones. Takes the 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Pass to Davis. Jacks up a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Here's the Wizard. Ball stolen. And they're on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, number 25.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Stan, given that we're in the late portion of the season, what would you advise the playoff-bound teams?
Well, it's really simple, Kevin. Make sure you're healthy and playing your best basketball. Seriously, if you can accomplish both those things, you've got a shot at a deep run in the postseason.
He hits both from the stripe. For Fresno, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rojas, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Outside for Lawson. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Fresno.
It seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
Well, the good teams take their lessons even in wins. They'd like to build on that game and put forth a more complete effort this time around.
Count it. Good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here is Davis to the inside. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. For Fresno, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside, Jones. Six on the shot clock. There's the pick. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
First personal foul, third team foul.
.149 left in the first quarter. It's blocked, and he gets it back.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for two, Lawson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Percent. To the paint. It's tipped. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Down low. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. For Fresno, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. A 3-ball buries the long-range jumper. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here's Davis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. 26 seconds left to play in the first. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rojas. No good from outside. All right, there's the horn. It's the close game at the end of 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the court right now for Fresno, we've got Money, and it's Holloway at the 3 spot. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Money. No scoring in this one. It's stolen by Davis. Shoots it up. And it's Lawson. That time on the assist by Davis.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Holloway. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Davis, the pass to Lawson. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Lawson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Here's Holloway. Lawson defending. And they call an illegal screen here. On Thursday and then on Wednesday.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Now here's Davis. To the middle. It's intercepted. To the paint. Plays it up off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time. Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second. So he might be heating up.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Kevin?
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Some nice passing here by Fresno. Here's Holloway. Lawson defending. Inside. Here's Money. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Mutombo. Plays it up and banks it in. Mutombo's got his first points in this one.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range and work that inside area.
Here's Money. There's the triple. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. Outside, Davis. Pass to Lawson. Takes a 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Holloway. No good from 11 feet. Gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Davis looking for an opening. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 6 points.
This offense just continues to impress.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
To the inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Fresno foul call. Wheeler. First personal foul. First team foul.
Lawson outside. Pass to Lawson. Lawson surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. 13 points in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Lawson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He takes it in. Another shot. And the bucket is good from Lawson inside. Lawson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rojas. No good on the 3. He's been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Lawson kicks to Lawson. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Fresno trails by 12. 1:06 left now here in the second. Steps back. 6 to shoot. Can't connect from short range. Lawson the pass to Lawson. No good on the triple. For Fresno, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wheeler. Sinks the triple.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Lawson from outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 9. And we'll be back right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for Fresno.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Fresno trails by 9. Outside, Jones. Wheeler, who's guarded by Davis. They set the pick. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And for Fresno, is it out there with money? Then it's Jones. And it's Wheeler in at the 1 spot. Pass to Mutombo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Mutombo, no good on that one. Count it. He's got 17.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wheeler covered by Mutombo. And that one, good.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
And for Fresno, you've got the Wizard. Also money out there. And it's Holloway at the 3. Pass to Mutombo. Now here is Davis. The tray. They get it back. Shoots the 3. No good on the shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's the Wizard. Jones looking for an opening. Inside. Here's money. And that one is hammered home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Outside, Davis. Pass to Watson. And here is Mutombo. From past the arc. Holloway grabs the board. Fresno trails by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Wheeler. Off target from three-point range. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Lawson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
So both teams changing it up here.
At the line for 1, number 41.
On the free throw, no good. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
There's no shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
One shot.
gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. That misses off the backboard. Fresno trails by 9. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Holloway. Tumbo grabs the board.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Shot from 12. Doesn't go that time. Well, Fresno shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Now, here's Mutombo. Tight defense on him. Lawson kicks to Davis. It's rebounded by Fresno.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Holloway. Lawson defending. Good work there as it goes. 12 points for him. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here's Davis. He has 6. Count that one. Lawson's got his first points of the game. Fresno trails by 9. Pass to Holloway. Lets it go with a 3. Traps in the tray.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him. Outside, Davis. Lawson finds Davis. 5 to shoot. Unloads. It's rebounded by Fresno.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Holloway. To the paint. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
For Fresno, they've made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
One shot.
And that one misses. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. 1:21 left to play in the third. The shot's good from Lawson.
Well, you love the unselfishness. makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Holloway. The three. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Davis. Lawson right side for 3. That shot no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Holloway. Some nice passing here by Fresno. From outside the arc, Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Lawson. He has 5. Driving inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Up 9. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head. Stay connected.
Greg urging his team to go on a run here.
I mean, they have what it takes, and Coach Spo right now just trying to spark a fire in his group.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Back to Lawson. Lawson in the corner. Lawson outside. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. 12 points for Lawson.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And for Fresno, they've got Jones. Honey out there with the Wizard. And it's Wheeler in at the point. The Wizard can't hit. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Outside Lawson. Pass to Lawson. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Fresno.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Lawson outside. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for Fresno. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now here's Lawson. Lawson outside. Lawson in the corner. Lawson at the elbow. Pass to Lawson. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Lawson.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Jones, the pass to Wheeler. Jones with the screen on Lawson. Here's Wheeler. Again, Fresno scores.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now, here is Lawson. Lawson in the corner. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 and 12 shooting tonight.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's the Wizard. Rojas bangs on the trifecta.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now, here is Lawson. 14 feet away. No good from Lawson.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Here's Wheeler. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now, here's Lawson. Stolen. A solo fast break. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Ball's not loose. Right side Jones. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Now here's Davis. Rattles a three. And down goes the three.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Book it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Jumper is off.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here is Davis. After the basket by Fresno. clock at 6. Oh, off the glass.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Wheeler is guarded by Davis. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Let's it go! 9 feet out, and it's good.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
The 3 is off.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yep, that's going to go in.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Number 83. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Mutombo.
And Mutombo no good on that one.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Here's Holloway. Launches it, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Davis.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For 3, it's off target. Now here is Davis, guarded closely. So they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off